What if a temple made of bones in Crete whispered the day you're gonna die? This super creepy story from Crete's mountains in 2072 will grab you tight. Jessa Cade, a cave explorer, finds a spooky bone temple that says when she'll die. But its voices follow her, making everyone hear their doom. Stay to face the fear. Crete's jagged mountains rise under a hot, grey sky, their cliffs rough like broken bones. Jessa hikes in her tough boots, her flashlight swinging as she hunts for secret caves to map. The camp's tents shake in the wind, her only home since she left her village. Jessa's heart is heavy because her dad died in a cave fall 4 years ago. His last words, it knows, stuck in her head. She hopes Crete's caves will show her what he meant. One day, her light hits a hidden cave, its walls piled with bones like a creepy temple. When she steps in, a whisper says, "Jessa, you die next week," in a voice like snapping branches. And her heart pounds hard. She thinks it's just her fear, but she freezes when the bones glow and show her dad's face, his eyes dark, staring right at her. Jessa's scared, but she can't turn back. The bone temple gets creepier, whispering louder, and bad things start happening at camp. Radios screech, lanterns dim like they're afraid, and the air feels icy in the heat. Jessa's camera, which records caves, buzzes and stings her head, like the voices are crawling into her brain. Other climbers hear whispers to dates when they'll die, keeping them awake. Jessa checks the bones, but they're weird, with tiny scratches that glow in the dark. She tells her friend Rin, a tough guide with a scar on his cheek from a rope. Rin searches the cave and finds carvings on the bones, pictures of people with death dates, running from a shadow in the stars. The temple whispers, "You're marked," in a spooky voice, and Jessa's hands shake so bad she drops her flashlight. What's this temple trying to do? Jessa and Rin decide to go deeper. They gear up and crawl into the cave, where the air's damp and smells like earth. The tunnels twist like snake paths, with walls of rock that shine like wet teeth. Their lights catch strange scratches on the stone, scratches that seem to wiggle when they look away. Jessa's stomach twists, like something's watching them. The bone carvings lead to a secret room deep down, its walls covered in bones that glow like moonlight. In the middle, a bone altar hums, like it's singing with ghost voices. Dark shapes dance in the glow, like shadows with no bodies. Jessa feels woozy, like the room's pulling her in. Rin's gear picks up signals from the altar. Not from Earth, but from way out in space, far beyond the stars. The room feels wrong, like it's breathing. Jessa's camera shows scary pictures her dad's fall, climbers crying, and an old Crete town buried in dust. Rin says the temple's part of something called the Fate. Not just bones, but a trap that locks people's deaths. The bone temple works for the Watchers, a creepy force that feeds on fear and grows with every whisper. The camp starts falling apart. Tents rip in sudden storms, ropes break, and climbers act weird, staring at the caves with eyes that glow like the bones. Jess is afraid they're not themselves anymore. Ring finds a black rock in the room, carved with stars that look like faces, pulsing with the temple's hum. The whispers get loud, like a scream saying, "Stay." Jessa wonders if she's still safe or if the fates got her caught. Things get worse. Crete's mountains rumble, like they're mad. Jessa finds a piece of the black rock, and it glows, showing her dad's face. He looks so scared, like he's trapped in a dark place, begging her to run. Everyone's cameras start showing the same thing, a web of shadows, where deaths are written. The bone altar shows a big net of glowing scratches, like a trap catching every person at camp. Each dot in the net is someone's life, each whisper their fear. The caves make a creepy hum, like a low growl, and the echoes match the fates. Web, like the whole mountain's alive. Ring finds a scratch saying the Watchers want the whole world next. They're not just in Crete, they're linked to other bones in space, all hungry for lives. Jessa sees a vision of dark shapes, like fog with glowing eyes, talking about locking fates or ending everything. The fates signals shoot out to the stars, like the Watchers are getting closer. The camp's gear goes wild, radios scream her dad's voice. Lights flash his face. Jessa feels her dad's whisper in the fate's web, so faint, telling her to fight. Rin wonders if the Watchers are setting their deaths or playing with them. Crete shakes with a bad hum, and the shadows twist like a net. Jessa stares at the bone altar, her hands cold, knowing a ghost might be waiting. She thinks about her dad, about the camp, about whether she can stop this thing or if it's too big. The air feels heavy, like it's pushing her down. The camp's too quiet now, and Jessa's not sure if she's alone or if the Watchers are already in her head. The bone temple glows brighter, its whispers louder, like it's happy. Jessa steps back, but the floor shakes, and the voices get stronger, calling her name over and over. She looks at Rin, who's pale, staring at the altar. They both know something's coming, something they can't stop. The caves outside groan, like they're alive. Jessa's heart feels like it's breaking, but she won't give up, not yet. She grips her camera, hoping it holds a clue, but the whispers just keep coming, pulling her closer to the dark. The bones feel alive, their glow spreading like fire. Jessa wonders if she'll ever leave, or if the fate has already locked her doom. Twist. The Bone Temple isn't old, it's a space trap to set people's fates. Are we alive or already doomed? Could you enter a creepy bone temple knowing what it does? Tell us your scariest thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if this gave you chills. Send it to all your adventure friends and subscribe for more stories that'll blow your mind.